Hello, I will come out with a very important subject. Is human life a gift of God? Being born as a gift, being born as a human is really a gift of God. What's your take on that? Yes or no, perhaps doesn't make any difference at all. If the answer is yes, then we will land up as players in a stadium without audience. If the answer is no, we are sure to look forward for an electronic dashboard to navigate our life, demanding both GPS and GPRS. Sorry, I don't want to confuse you. I will explain. GPS is God's positioning system. GPRS is God's packet radio service. I'm sure that you are all flabbergasted by my interpretation of GPS and GPRS. No matter how you take it, it is a universal truth. And we have the company of an estimated 6.7 billion or 670 crore people on this planet Earth. Therefore, we have all become a photocopy of each other, and we have stopped thinking on rudimentary facts of our life. Human beings are on the topmost rung of the ladder of the creation of 84 lakh or 8.4 million species in this world, starting from ant to elephants, including human beings, plants, animals and birds and so on. What is the difference between all other species and human beings? Panchatattvas, as you all may be already aware of, are life-creating and sustaining elements. What are these Panchatattvas? Fire, earth, air, water and Akash or ether or space. Akash is termed as ether or space also. Ether is predominant in full proportion only in human beings. Therefore, truly being born as human is a rare gift of God. Whereas in other species, the element of Akash or the proportion of Akash Tattva is very, very minimum. They don't have the ability to think and then act. And they don't have any kind of, let us say, any inclination towards God at all, because they don't know what is God. They just survive merely on the food intake and lead their life. When the longevity ends, they die first. Panchatattvas activate Panchendriyas. What are Panchendriyas? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. In turn, they activate the 9 apertures of our body. These sensory perceptions are continuously sending and receiving data from the brain. The brain is a transreceiver. It sends data, it receives data also. And mind is the boss of the brain. You may be surprised as to what is this concept about. In fact, it's a very, very difficult concept, which, let me generalize and make a sweeping statement, that this 6.7 billion population on Earth, the knowledge of the concept of mind is definitely not there. If I say may be wrong, it's there in very, very small proportions which cannot be perceived by them. So thus, mind is a concept and we are all under the sway of mind. Mind is the mother of all concepts. It is superior to tattvas but inferior to soul. It is the curtain between us and God. That is what makes the difference between human beings and other species. Entire human life is pivoted on mind, and mind is a subject which we need to analyze very deeply and understand. Until and unless we analyze what is mind about, I don't think that we will ever be able to think of God. God realization is a very big word, it's a very generic word. Before God realization, it is very essential we realize our own self. We have to know what we are, why are we here, what are we going to do. See, when we are just born, when we are born, we did not select our parents. We did not select our siblings. It's one way of looking at our life. The other way is, did parents select us? No, absolutely not. They did not select. It was a male baby or a female baby, it is just born. Did they know that whether all our organs of the body is okay or not? They may resort to scientific methods of scanning, etc., to find out whether the fetus is in order or not. Barring that, there is nothing like what this child is going to be in future, and whether he is going to be a saint or a criminal or a normal man, whether he is going to be highly qualified or not qualified, maybe illiterate, we never know about it. This is the mystery of the human creation. But however, being born as human is the greatest gift of God, which I think many of us are unwilling to accept, because we are all photocopy of each other, whereas the saints, mystics and philosophers know a lot more than what the worldly people know. That is our limitation. In my next presentation, I will go more into as to different aspects of what is the difference between brain and mind, and what is the role of mind. And till then, thank you very much.